Hello and welcome to the 1257th take of this video. I've really struggled with this video. I don't know why. Sometimes you hit a mental block and this is one of them occasions. I've refilmed the beginning of this video, well, the entire video about 7 or 8 times, to the point where I edited it all together and realised I was not happy with the beginning whatsoever. I felt like it wasn't good enough to put anywhere. I wasn't happy with it at all, and I wanted to sit down, redo the beginning, and just have a bit of a, a happier intro, because after filming all them times, I just ended up getting really frustrated with myself. Whereas, I don't want that in a video. It doesn't look good, and I just want to redo it and just be a bit more happier at the beginning of this video. I just wanted to sit down in this video and just talk about the schedule a little bit more. I've mentioned it in a few videos, but I've not really set it out properly. So this is me sitting down, setting it out all properly for you guys. So that's what this video is about mainly. I also want to talk about the fact that I want to create a little bit of a community here. I've already started a small one over on Twitch. I've got 1 follower, but actually he joins most streams and we talk near enough throughout the entire stream. So I'm already starting that process and I'm really enjoying it already. I want to have a community where we can just talk about anything, including blacksmithing, but also it could be, writing, it could be reading, it could be mechanics, it could be anything. As long as you're passionate about it, I want to be able to talk about it in our community. I also want to sort of set an example for people that, you can start something. You can start whatever you've wanted to do since you were little, like I'm trying to do now. I'm not, trying to be the best at things. I'm just giving it a go and seeing where it takes me, and you guys are here for the journey with me. But there's a couple of things holding back video production. One of them being, I really need an anvil. It's kind of the bread and butter of blacksmithing, and it's very important to have one if you want to be a blacksmith. And I don't have one. Yeah, I simply just don't have one. It's important to have as a blacksmith, and I don't have one, therefore I can't call myself a blacksmith yet. I need this to continue my journey. It's going to be my training tool. It's what I need it, basically, and I'm really struggling to get hold of one. I've got 2 anvils I'm in the talks with people, one of them coming from my granddad, which I've mentioned in my 2nd video. So he knows someone that might have one, so hopefully that comes through. And the other one's through work, and if it comes through, it comes through. The second thing holding up video production is casting sand. I've been trying to find casting sand for the past couple of weeks that's reasonably priced and available for what I need it for. And I'm struggling. I need it, basically. Again, I want to be able to craft tools and memorabilia for my favourite TV shows and games. I want to be able to, you'll see in the next clip of where I wasn't frustrated, me talking about that a little bit more. I want to show you a few things that I want to make and aspire to be able to make, one of them being an axe and another one being a sword. You'll see them in a minute, but I'm looking forward to where this journey takes me, and I'm really hoping you guys join me along the way. So sit back, watch the rest of the video, and hopefully you enjoy it. So from gaming, I want to create anything from, say, Assassin's Creed to God of War to The Last of Us. Tools. This is going to be one of the first things that I cast, minus the handle. I want to cast this axe head and use this for the future. From films, hopefully some of you will recognise this sword. This is Anduril, Flame of the West. It's from Lord of the Rings, and it is my all-time favourite film. actually the first ingot that I cast. It's been cleaned up since the first time you guys have seen it, and I want to keep this as memorabilia for myself. And to learn techniques, I'm going to be using this book that started it all. You saw this in the first video, and it is going to be crucial to what I do in the future of this channel. I also want to be able to provide other types of content that I enjoy. That is why I have set up 3 separate channels. From anything from behind the scenes at CrockfordChronicles, link here. I also want to be able to provide gaming at EmbersCrucibleGames, linked here. There'll be live streams on Twitch, which is where I get the content for EmbersCrucible. The Twitch stream is where anyone can interact and be interacted with, as well as me. That will be at EmbersCrucible streams over on Twitch, here. In terms of long-term goals, I want to build a house, and I want to be able to build my own forge in that house, well, with it. Which I already have plans for, by the way, in my head. I'm very excited by this prospect, and it's something I've wanted to do since I was a child. And I want to bring all of you along with this journey, from melting in my crucible in my garage, to hopefully moving into a unit and even building my own forge exactly how I want to in the future. Imagine Hiccup's forge from How to Train Your Dragon, and you have an idea. If you know, you know. I want to take a few minutes to talk about the things holding up video production. One of them being casting sand. This is an ingot. I have an ingot cast which is made out of carbon. This could only make these. Casting sand will allow me to make anything. So, for example, with this axe head, I want to take the handle off of this axe head and use this axe head as a base for any future. I want to make it out of bronze, but I want to use this as the base. I can't do that without casting sand. To do that, I need a certain type of sand, which holds its shape as well as slightly moist. And I'm struggling to get some. As I've mentioned, I want to be able to cast things from TV shows, games, and films. But I can't do any of that without sand. The second is a rather important one, which some of you may have thought about already, which is an anvil. It's kind of important to being a blacksmith, and I don't have one. To be honest, I never imagined it would be so expensive and difficult to get hold of one. I'm trying to start a business without the funds of buying this sort of thing, and to buy an anvil, which is very expensive, is slowing down filming production, unfortunately. As of this moment, I have 2 leads on an anvil. One of them is through my granddad, the other one is through work. But unfortunately, until the sand or the anvil comes through, I'm unsure what to do in the following videos. Obviously, if some of you don't know, an anvil is what I use to strike metal from creating my own axe heads and knives, and in the future, swords. This is actually a sword that I would like to make in the future, but that's quite a way down the line. At the end here, I just want to talk about the schedule ever so slightly. I have mentioned some of this in my previous videos, but I just want to set it out all here properly for everyone to see. Starting with EmbersCrucible, the main channel here. Every Saturday I film for the following week's Monday video. That will be uploaded every Monday at 8 PM the following week after my filming session. Every Friday is a Twitch stream that takes place at 8 PM over at EmbersCrucible streams on Twitch. This is personally one of my favourites, as I really look forward to doing these and I love gaming. EmbersCrucibleGame is where I upload all of the Twitch streams a few days after, so my Friday stream will be uploaded on Sunday. Any other bonus streams I do will be uploaded throughout the week as well. And CrockfordChronicles is where I'll be uploading once a week on Sundays at 6 PM. This would be anything from my personal life to behind the scenes at EmbersCrucible and gaming. So anything behind the scenes of EmbersCrucible will be, you know, fixing the forge or anything. It could be anything, so talking about what I was doing in the forge before the videos go live. There's also a Discord server coming live for the community in a few days. Lastly, I also have a TikTok account. under the same name of EmbersCrucible. I aim to upload twice a week, but I haven't determined a full schedule for that, as I'm still very new to filming and editing on TikTok. But I just want to, at the end here, please bear in mind I am working full time as well as filming, editing and streaming across these different channels. On top of that, I'm also learning to become a blacksmith. So if some videos aren't on time nor released at all, remember I am trying my best to stick to this schedule, but some days things may take a little bit longer, and I hope you can all understand this and stick through anything to enjoy the content that I have planned for all of you. But now I just want to say thank you for watching all of my videos across all of my channels, and join me in my journey next time from the Forge.